Betrayal. Marek remarried and divorced Amy Roloff, taking her property and cheating on the little people. A betrayal that rocked the Roloff legacy. The Roloff family has weathered countless storms in the public eye. From the breakup of Matt and Amy's decades-long marriage, to heated disputes over the family farm, to the growing rifts between siblings, little people, Big World has long thrived on drama. But no storyline could have prepared fans for the bombshell betrayal that shook the foundation of the Roloff clan. Marek, Amy Roloff's second husband, remarried after a sudden divorce, stripped Amy of key property rights and became entangled in rumors of cheating and financial deception. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The betrayal blindsided not only Amy but also the broader Roloff family, leaving fans stunned, children caught in the middle, and the family legacy hanging in the balance. This is the full timeline of how love turned into heartbreak, how trust became betrayal, and how Amy Roloff faced the fight of her life against the man she once believed was her forever partner. The dream that became a nightmare. When Amy Roloff married Marek in 2021, many fans celebrated. After her messy divorce from Matt, viewers wanted Amy to find peace and happiness. Seemed like the perfect partner, steady, outdoorsy, patient, and willing to step into a life lived partially under the harsh glare of reality television. The wedding was a grand affair on Roloff Farms, broadcast on TLC, marking a new beginning for Amy. "Is my rock," she gushed in interviews. "I never thought I'd find love again, but he's my blessing." But behind the fairy tale was a storm brewing. Was ambitious, calculating, and far more interested in business dealings than fans realized. He slowly encouraged Amy to consolidate property, change ownership deeds, and hand over more control of her financial affairs. Amy, deeply in love, trusted him. Red flags ignored. Friends noticed troubling signs. Began distancing Amy from her children. He discouraged her from leaning on her ex-husband Matt for farm-related advice. He allegedly had secret meetings with business investors regarding the land. When questioned, always deflected with charm. "I'm just trying to protect our future together." Amy, ever eager to believe in love, dismissed concerns. After all, she had already endured betrayal with Matt. Surely history wouldn't repeat itself. But as documents surfaced showing Chris's name increasingly tied to Amy's property, whispers began among the Roloff family. The sudden divorce. In late 2024, shockwaves rippled through the Roloff world when abruptly filed for divorce. The news broke in tabloids first, before Amy even had time to issue a statement. Court filings revealed had maneuvered himself into co-ownership of multiple assets, including parts of Amy's house in Hillsborough and even shares in Roloff Farms' future development projects. Amy signed everything over out of love and trust, one insider explained. But had been planning this for years. The second he secured what he wanted, he was gone. Amy was devastated. She issued a tearful statement. "I never thought I'd be in this position again. To lose not just love, but trust, it breaks me. But I will fight for what is mine." Cheating allegations emerge. As the divorce unfolded, more explosive details surfaced. Had reportedly been involved with multiple women during his marriage to Amy, some even while filming Little People, Big World. Photographs leaked of in Las Vegas with a younger woman. Another source claimed had been secretly messaging women through dating apps under a fake name. Even more damning, rumors spread that mocked Amy behind her back, referring to her as a stepping stone to greater opportunities. For the Roloff children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, this was too much to bear. "We may not always agree as a family," one of them said anonymously, "but watching our mom get played like this is heartbreaking." The property battle. The divorce soon spiraled into a vicious property battle. Claimed he was entitled to half of Amy's estate, including the home she purchased after leaving the farm. His lawyers argued that his contributions to renovations and shared living expenses gave him equal rights. Amy, however, fought back fiercely. With her children's support, She hired high-powered attorneys to prove that Chris manipulated her into signing documents without full awareness of the consequences. Court hearings grew heated. Fans crowded outside the courthouse, holding signs of support for Amy, justice for Amy, and stop Chris the con man. Matt Roloff, ironically, expressed public sympathy for his ex-wife. "We've had our battles," he admitted, "but Amy doesn't deserve this." The fallout with the little people. Beyond Amy's heartbreak, Chris's betrayal left scars across the wider Roloff community. Little People, Big World had always been a beacon of hope for little people everywhere, a show about family, unity, and perseverance. By cheating Amy and disrespecting the community, Chris drew ire from fans who accused him of exploiting not just Amy, but also the show's cultural legacy. Petitions began circulating online, demanding Chris never appear on TLC again. Some even called for an official documentary exposing his actions. Amy's strength and redemption. Despite the devastation, Amy refused to crumble. She leaned on her faith, her children, and her fans for strength. In an emotional social media post, she wrote, "Betrayal cuts deep, but I will rise. My worth is not defined by a man's choices. My story is still being written." Amy began speaking at women's empowerment conferences, warning others about financial manipulation in relationships. She also began working with advocacy groups to protect vulnerable people, especially women, from predatory partners. Slowly, she reclaimed her independence. Chris's new life and public backlash. Meanwhile, Chris remarried quickly after the divorce, to the same younger woman he was caught with in Las Vegas. The speed of his remarriage only fueled public outrage. His new relationship was plagued with scrutiny. His new wife was accused of being a gold digger who enabled Chris's schemes. Together, they flaunted luxury vacations on social media, seemingly without remorse for the destruction left behind. But the backlash was relentless. Business deals fell apart. Former friends distanced themselves. His reputation was permanently tarnished. The Roloff family's healing. For the Roloff children, Chris's betrayal unexpectedly united them. Despite years of fractures, farm disputes, sibling rivalries, and disagreements, they all stood behind their mother. Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacobs appeared publicly together for the first time in years at Amy's side during one of the court hearings. Fans wept, calling it the Roloff reunion we needed. Even Matt, who had remarried and moved on, stepped forward to offer Amy support. "At the end of the day," he said, "she's the mother of my kids, and no one gets to take advantage of her." Legacy of betrayal, legacy of strength. The betrayal of Chris Marek will forever be remembered as one of the darkest chapters in Roloff history. But from it came a new chapter for a Mia woman who had been broken, yet refused to stay broken.